everybody, this is Jollyroger, and we're back on the Voidcraft server. Now, I know it's been a little bit since my last video, and that's because of some real-life issues that have made recording a bit more difficult. I'm basically not going to be able to record anywhere near as often as I was before, because I got some more roommates. That's not that big of a deal, but I'll figure it out. Hopefully everything's working just fine. And, where's the thing? Oh yeah. Well, honestly, today I want to work on something about dealing with these here chests, because I've got quite a few of them, and they're all just kind of in the way and messy and don't look very good. I want to fix this. I also want to officially move into the tower. I know it's not anywhere near complete yet, but, you know, I want to do that. Also, I did this thing. I created a map of the area. It's just 9 maps. Each of them is zoomed out once, because I think that works. And this is the area where you live in, or I live in, however it's set. I'm also realizing this bay area right here is really big. Nice and big. That's a good thing. And even there, the tower is... it's got a smiley face on it. There's that one. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, today we're going to be building a storage area, actually inside the tower. Actually, it's going to be right here. And I got plenty of materials to build up the walls and whatnot. And I got a shulker box that's empty, which I'm going to use. I'm going to take all the stuff from the chest, move it over, move it in, all that good stuff. I'm not going to be time-lapsing this because I do want to talk about some plans and ideas I have for this season. Ish. Words. I'm not very good at them. So I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out. And then come over here and go out to the same point. Which should make a very nice little storage room. And then we're just going to take this over. But while I'm building this, I do want to talk a little bit about plans with the tower and the season and things like that. So it's going to be a little bit more of a talking episode where, you know, I talk about various things that are going to be happening. First off is between this episode and next episode, which I don't know when I'll be able to record it. If everything works out, hopefully today or tomorrow. It all just depends. But I am going to take this design and copy it over to the other 3 spots, so that we at least have these 3 parts of the tower done. They are going to go up farther, but I've got to harvest some more materials to make another component that's going to be going on there, which will be nice and fun. I'm gonna just take these all the way up to right there, because I feel like that's a good spot for the wall. Perfect. Aren't perfect enough. And there's days I'm not very smart about my building techniques. And then another thing I've got to do is I've got to harvest a lot of glass, or sand, to make glass. I need to go get some food, which is in one of these chests. Oh dear God, why are there so many pillagers? I'm pretty sure that, like, this was supposed to be an outpost of theirs or something, because I have constantly had pillagers showing up. How? Also, we do have keep inventory turned on for now because of some issues we've been having. Launchers are not the best armor to have. I'm just gonna swim over here, I guess. No, I probably should make an entrance on this side, looking at it. Yes. This is an annoyance. An extreme annoyance. Ooh, banner. And a head. More chicken. These guys are really annoying. And I'm out of food. And I got a pillager head and a vindicator head and an ominous banner. And they're dead. Good. This is very good. Now I need to go find the food I was looking for. Because those guys decided to take everything I had. Great. Ooh, pumpkin pie. I don't even know where I got this from. Honestly. But they work. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Building this. And talking. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna need to harvest a lot of glass. And I mean a lot. Because all of this space here, for the most part, I want to be as much glass as I can manage. Also, there's going to be a central tower way up there, so I need a way up and down, which I want to use water bubble streams for, because that sounds awesome. But I'm going to need glass for that, because I want glass tubes going up for it. But anyways, on to what we were doing today, which is a storage area, which I'm going to need to light up. I hope I have some glowstone. That's all my food again. Oh no, I've got plenty of food in there. It's just I don't want to run over there because I'm being lazy. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, bed. So, ooh, no, that's right. God, darn it. I'm basically, oh yeah, glowstone. Any glowstone? No. 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 I'm gonna sleep in the bed real quick. I'm also the only one on the server, so I get to sleep quickly instead of having to wait for it to tick through the night. Because we do have a one-player sleep system of a sort. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but we have a one-player sleep system that has the effect of it doesn't straight skip the night, but it'll tick through the night very quickly. Like each second it'll skip an hour ahead or minute ahead. Ooh, plenty of glowstone right there. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna go put this in place, then we'll move the chest over. But yeah, one of my plans is to have the the glass along the top. Also, I want to expand our arcane network, which is, if everything works out, it's going to be the focus of next episode. But it's going to be a bit more difficult to set up because I've changed the thing. You might also notice, now that I'm realizing I haven't mentioned it yet, that there's a book here. This is a little bit of lore, in a sense. This is, when I finish it, the Diary of the High Priest. And I've created a small list of the things we will need for the next stage. So there's 2 pages of stuff here. We need 12 villagers to be sacrificed, 1 each at the new set of crystals of the 2nd tier of the arcane network, and then 4 at the corners of the tower. So there, that one, there, and there. Basically each of these crystals. 2 iron golems to be I don't know. Okay, I can't edit here. To be made molten so their might will reinforce the ritual itself. I'm going to be basically moving this whole setup right here. And in the center here, I'm going to construct a giant brazier type deal thing for that purpose. And gonna have a pool of lava that I'm gonna throw the golems into. 8 golden ingots to be cast into an eternal flame, basically flame 1 netherrack, so that the energy drawn forth is pure and powerful. Yes, I'm doing this because it's fun. And then I'm going to be building another crystal right here that's a little bit bigger and fancier and whatnot into a central crystal so that the energies might be focused up through the tower. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to build the crystal, and basically in the middle of it I'm going to put an item frame and put a diamond in it. And that will become part of the second tier. But if you guys want to read this, I'm just going to skip to the front. Here's the first page. I'm not going to actually read it. It takes me too long because I want to make it sound epic and whatnot. And then there's the second page, and the third one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one, and the sixth one, seventh one, eighth one, and then we have the thing I did just read. So, we've got this area here lit up. I'm going to need to harvest more glowstone now that I'm looking at things, because I do want to light up as much of this as I can so mobs don't spawn. It's kind of annoying. But we're going to start moving stuff over. Also, another thing I've done that is completely separate from this is I have opened the Iceberg Emporium, which is part of Jollycorp, which does fund this whole operation, but they're not officially a part of it. You know, Jollycorp is they're a goodwill organization. They want people to succeed in their dreams, as long as they're making a profit, that is. So we're going to start emptying out all of these things, and we're just going to move everything straight over for now. And then after we get done with that, we will organize it. And if everything works out, it looks nice. And this is full. I actually do have to be careful breaking things around here because the ground is all sandstone, which is, it looks nice, but it has the downside of my pickaxe breaks it really quickly. So if I'm not paying any attention, I'll break the shulker box, and then all of a sudden there's a hole in the ground, which I don't want. Can I fit more in here? No, I'm just going to move these over. And we're just going to start right here at the beginning, right there. And we're going to move it all over. But the Jollycorp is basically a little bit of a play towards one of my favorite YouTubers myself is Cubfan. And he's got the Concord thing that he's doing on Hermitcraft now, which I find amazing and awesome, and I love it. And I'm actually going to start putting the heads around this door frame now, seeing as several of them broke due to a creeper. I cannot tell you a difference between the two of these because they look exactly the same as far as I can tell, but they are two separate heads, so I'll take it. Oh wow, I just put everything away. Oh no, gotta finish putting things away. Then once I get done, I'll sort it all out, and I got plenty of shulker heads, so honestly one thing I might do just for the fun of it is sell some shulker heads. Actually, I kind of want to go on another end busting mission, because I would like more shulker boxes, because I've only got like 8 or 9. And I even got an idea for these. We're going to put those there, because I think it looks hilariously awesome. And for now I'm just going to shove everything in the chest and throw them over here, and then after this episode I will sort everything out. And hopefully it looks nice and good and pretty and all that good stuff. I need that shulker box again, because shulker boxes give me more inventory, and I need food again. Why do I always need so much food? I swear I go through food like it's going out of style. Honestly, I probably need to get rid of a bunch of this old armor that's worthless, because it's really just in the way and it bothers me. I don't like having all of it, but I'm lazy, so I don't do anything about it. Alrighty. Do we have enough space to fit all of this in the inventory? I think we do. Also, to be somewhat organized, even in a not very true sense, but better than I am now. Just gonna be nice, and I need to put that back. And then we're gonna break these here chests. But yeah, I know that this episode is not showing anywhere near as much progress, and that's honestly okay for this episode, at least personally. I'm gonna need to make more signs. But yeah, the Jolly Corp it's basically just a nod towards my favorite one of my favorite YouTubers, because I just love the way he does things, honestly. It's really entertaining to watch him. But yeah, another thing. What was I gonna say? Words. I'm forgetting words again. I don't know. Anyways. Oh yeah, talking about plans for the season. Huh. I kind of want to use these, but I don't want to like paste them in a spot that's not going to look good. So we'll just keep going on about this. Yes. The tower. Honestly, I actually do now have enough resources to build the other 3. At least up to that point, which I will finish before the next episode, which will be very nice, and I'll get those in place, and then I'll construct. It's going to be another set of those crystals there. That's going to be right there, but it's going to be somewhat better looking because I love my designs that I have for those. And I'm going to put another 4 of those that is basically the central portion of these towers, and then we're going to construct those towers up higher. Most of this is just straight for looks. And I have got a lot of junk. I really need to sort through all this and just get rid of all the junk, because I've got so much of it. Like, look at this. Look at all this armor. I don't need all of that. I really don't. I've also got like 6 crafting stations for some reason, and I don't know why. You might be able to hear my mouse clicking. Unfortunately, the mouse I normally use, which does click, don't get me wrong, it does do that, most assuredly. It doesn't click anywhere near as loud, and I don't know if you can hear it either, but I also have a different mouse than normal. And that's because my computer got moved around with new roommates, and in the process it ended up being that I had to change out what desk I was using, because I was using basically like a beer pong table, the table you would use for that. But other than that, part of this was, for some reason, my mouse and keyboard decided they don't want to work with my computer anymore. So until I can figure out what's causing that, I'm stuck using the wired ones I have, which they work just fine, but they're not as good. And give me just a quick second. How long? Okay. I was wondering how long this video had been. I've been talking for about 19-20 minutes. That's impressive. So if anyone's still here, kudos. You deserve an award. You get 1 Jolly point. Is what I'm gonna say. But another thing is, the Curious Crab has, from what I understand, finished his mountain. I have not had the time to actually watch his video on it lately, yet, because unfortunately adulting has gotten in the way of a lot of things here lately, and I've been having to do a lot of it lately, which I don't necessarily enjoy, but gotta do what I gotta do. Sorry about that. I do not know what's wrong with me. I have had a cough going on for like this whole week that is far worse than normal, I mean, I usually have a cough just because I'm not in the best health, but, you know, I'm not really sick or anything. I just don't take care of myself. But there's also the whole thing of I don't know what's causing this cough. Hey, look, an extra chest. It's always nice. And I also have several ender pearls now, because there's been an enderman farm constructed on the server, which I'm happy about, because endermen are a really good source of XP for one, and ender pearls are always nice. I'm making some good progress on this. Oh, wait. Don't forget to empty the chest. Or take the chest. Take the chest. Those are the words. And unfortunately, I can't, like, go show you Kira's Crab's mountain right now because it counts as a village. So if I go there, it's going to start a raid, and I really don't want to worry about that. I also couldn't go to the shopping district and show you anything that's been done there because it, for some reason, really don't understand this, but for some reason it is also counting as a village. Why do I have an extra chest? Oh yeah, because there was one in the thing. I'm gonna keep on filling these up. Did I actually fill this one? No, I did not. What about this one? Yes, I did. Okay. On to the next one. Because I don't... Okay, you don't allow me for a reason. I'm going to put this chest in here because I don't know where it came from. I know it came from in one of the chests. I just don't know why. Like, why do I have an extra chest just sitting there? I don't necessarily have the most storage room extra right now, but I don't really need more. I mean, I've got plenty of chests, obviously. But, what was I saying? There was a thing with words that I was saying. Oh yeah, I already told you about the second tier of the Arcane Network. Jesus Christ. So many of these. Honestly, this whole inventory here, I'll keep that one. I'll also keep the saddles in there for the moment. And the worst part is none of these are even like an awesome. I will keep the raw salmon because it's a good source of food. I don't really want that. I don't need that many saddles. And then all of this is just going to be trash. So I'm just going to throw it in the sea. Because I don't need so many of these. Which is what honestly several of these chests are, and I've also got more chests over there, is they are straight up just the loots from having gone AFK fishing. I'm gonna start condensing it down to all the stuff I want. But actually no, I do want those. But seeing as that's pretty much all the things I have to talk about, let me think. Talked about tower expansion, arcane network expansion, various other things. So I know this episode's going to be a little bit shorter because of this, but I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to finish moving all of these chests over, including the shulker boxes, over into the storage room, and I'm also going to expand the towers before next episode. I'm going to expand it to where they're all at that height at least. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please do the liking and the commenting and the subscribing, because I could really use the help. But yeah, shameless self-advertising. I have to do it because was that a dolphin? It was. Right. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and come back and do all the fun stuff with me. So, bye.